Hey everyone, Kobe1 Kenobi 456 here, recording another video. So yeah, today I'm kind of giving you another news update. So this is my first news update on this channel, so just wanted to say welcome. Thanks for just coming in to watch and subscribe, and I want to make these videos a bit shorter and more professional, but the thing is that this video is probably going to be quite a long time, because for the past few days on my main channel, Kobe1 456, I just haven't felt in the mood to do news updates, so I kind of have to catch up a bit. But anyway, we have a ton of news, so let's get started. Okay, so the PS Vita was shown at TGS yesterday, I believe, and we have a ton of news for it, like a Japanese release date is coming out December 17th, 2011, and as we already know, the PS Vita is not coming out till 2012 in the US, probably really early. Sony already has the date set, but you can always pre-order the PS Vita from Japan and buy it there, because PS Vita doesn't have region lock. The thing is that you're probably going to end up paying over $100 more for it. But if you have the money for it, then you can do that, so that's pretty cool. Also, I have some info on UMD support. So a lot of people have the UMD and for the PSP, and some are pretty ticked off about how they can't do that for the PS Vita. Well, it turns out that Sony is thinking of a way to have a UMD program to where if you have these games, you can download them for free on off the PlayStation Network, because they're supposed to have like 4,000 to like over 1,000 games or so on the PSN network. Like, it's supposed to have all the games there, and you can just download them for free. So make sure you keep your copies of the game. Don't toss them, because you're probably going to have to put in a serial number to show that you actually have the game. Also, some new games confirmed for the PS Vita are Metal Gear Solid, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Zone of the Enders HD Collection, Ninja Gaiden, and also we have some info on like the PS Vita battery life, and it's basically the same as the PSP back then, 3 to 5 hours battery life when you're playing video games, and then even longer if you're playing movies, and for music I think it's around like 9 hours or so, so not bad, pretty good, kind of like the 3DS battery life basically. And then one cool thing about they showed like some new trailers, just like a sizzle reel at the TGS show, and also just like the new interface, and it really works out well. Just seeing the multi-touch touchscreen, it's really impressive what Sony's done with the PS Vita and how it's working really well. Okay, so now let's talk about the 3DS press conference. So this happened a couple of days ago, and kind of falling behind, so let's get started. There was a new Super Mario 3D Land trailer, and we also have a release date for the US. It's supposed to be coming out November 13th, so definitely stay tuned for that, because that game is going to be pure awesome sauce. And then also, another thing that you kind of notice in the new trailer is that Bowser has a Tanuki suit, which is really, really interesting. So maybe Bowser is using these power-ups to try to use them against Mario this time in this new game. So pretty cool there, kind of a little change in the story, I guess. And the gameplay just looks really awesome. It's really impressive. Definitely recommend you check out the trailer. Also, we have some info on Mario Kart 7 and how the release date for that is December 4th, so definitely stay tuned for that. The game is supposed to support Street Pass ghost data to kind of find new players online and play against their ghosts on the best tracks. Also, the game has 16 new courses, and it'll be able to play with like CPU and online with 8 players. So, and the game's running at 60 frames per second, even in 3D, which is really, really impressive. The game's just really beautiful. Also, Mario Tennis 3D has been confirmed, and it's coming out in 2012. And don't have a specific release date, but Mario Tennis, I mean, freaking awesome. So that, and then also we have some info on Kid Icarus. It's supposed to be coming out early 2012 in Japan, sometime in January, I believe. So like I predicted, Kid Icarus is coming out in 2012. I said before that pretty sure it's coming out in 2012. People said it was the holiday season, but Europe was already confirmed to be having it the first quarter of 2012, so usually Europe gets stuff before the US. So Kid Icarus should be coming out sometime early 2012 in the US. And then also there's supposed to be like new animated shorts on the Eshop, so we should definitely stay tuned for that. They're kind of like chapters, kind of like discussing what's going on with the Kid Icarus, I guess, storyline with the uprising. And just kind of like has a bit of comedy and humor in it. So it should be on the eShop. There's supposed to be like 3 chapters, so stay tuned for that. Also, Fire Emblem is confirmed for the 3DS, which is really, really cool because, you know, I mean, a lot of people have really wanted a Fire Emblem game, and you know, I actually want to play a Fire Emblem game. I've never played one before, so this is probably my perfect time to play one whenever I do get the money to spare for that. Also, not only was Monster Hunter Tri-G shown off at the 3DS press conference, they also Capcom also confirmed that Monster Hunter 4 is coming to the 3DS, which is really awesome. It's already in development and looks really nice. I'm really surprised by it. And then I also have some info on the 3DS Circle Pad, second Circle Pad. So Nintendo has confirmed it's a Nintendo-made product, and that it should be around like $15 to $20, like the equivalent of that in Japan. But you know, with Japan, they usually charge more for stuff. So basically, it should be around like $10 in the US. Now, I think it's supposed to connect through the IR sensor, the infrared red sensor in the back, and it's supposed to have like 2 triggers on the back of it, so that's pretty cool. And even if you look at the pics right here really briefly, the thing looks really, it actually doesn't look bad. It looks more comfortable because I've always found the 3DS small in my hands, and it kind of has grips on the back. Kind of looks like an Xbox 360 controller a bit on it. So I don't think it's going to be bad. You don't even have to buy it if you don't want to. I think you can still use the touchscreen over that. I'm not too sure. But some of the games it will support will be Monster Hunter Tri-G, Resident Evil Revelations, Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, Ace Combat, Dynasty Wars, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and I think that's basically it for now. So I think the Circle Pad is going to expand the horizons for Nintendo. It's not going to be expensive. It only uses 1 AAA battery, I believe. And, you know, I just think it's going to, even though, I mean, would you rather have a hardware revision right now to where Nintendo adds, like, makes a dual analog 3DS? It's going to be quite a few years, like a couple of years, till Nintendo does make a hardware revision, which Reggie Fils-Aimé has already confirmed because they need to recoup their losses from the 3DS that they've, like, from the 3DS's slow sales at the start. Also, Iwata has confirmed that, like I said, I predicted that he would probably say this at the 3DS press conference, that 3D video recording is coming to the 3DS, and it should be coming sometime November, along with an improved eShop, which is really interesting, because I really think the eShop is awesome. I didn't really think anything really needed to be changed, so I would like to see how they improve the eShop. One thing, though, I do say, I think they should rather spend more of their time on fixing the 3DS message system over the 3DS video recording. Also, have some like new info on Kingdom Hearts. So you can check out the new trailer that was shown at TGS. Really awesome. Even Neku from The World Ends With You, kind of like that DS game, which was really well received. Makes an appearance in the new Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance game, so definitely check that out. It's supposed to, I think the game's supposed to support augmented reality and the 3DS Circle Pad. Okay, so now let's talk about Skyward Sword. So we have a ton of info on Skyward Sword. It turns out that the game, like the people who have been working on it, there have been 100 people, like 100 crew team working on the game. So putting a lot of effort into it because it's supposed to be one of the biggest Zelda games ever. Actually is the biggest Zelda game ever. And the game is supposed to last 50 to 100 hours in gameplay overall, because it's going to have a first playthrough, then it's going to have a second playthrough, kind of like a reference to the original Zelda game, and then it's going to have a boss rush mode and more missions and stuff like that, which is really awesome. And then we have some new items that have been confirmed, like the dual claw shots are back. There's a parachute that's kind of like a Deku leaf. Link has now a catching net, I believe, for like catching bugs and stuff like that. Also, the sword can act as a metal detector and you go into first-person view. Pretty cool. It's kind of replacing the compass now. And then also, there's a new item that is very similar to Flood, to where you like spray water out, I believe. But it looks more like a vacuum, I guess you'd say. But it looks pretty cool, actually. I've seen it. It looks pretty awesome, you know. I can't wait to see how that controls, how that works, and, you know, kind of seeing a reference to the Flood is pretty cool. The game, not only that, you know how Aonuma has said before that he wants this game to be very story-driven in the game. Aonuma has confirmed that there is going to be over 100 minutes of cutscenes. So yeah, it's almost like a movie, basically. Like, seriously, this is going to be one heck of a long game. And already we know that Aonuma has said it's going to be brutal. It's going to give Zelda fans, like, it's going to challenge them a lot. Like, it's a lot easier, it's a lot tougher than Ocarina of Time and games like that. And there are even some parts where you have to go through levels without a sword in the Silent Realm. So I'm really pumped for Skyward Sword. I'm actually kind of have to say, I'm kind of afraid of it. Like, I don't want it to totally freaking own and rape me, like, so hard with how tough the game's going to be. But it should be pretty cool, so I'm excited about that with the Wii motion controls. Already have that pre-ordered with, like, trade-in credit, so freaking awesome sauce. Also, Sega has released a brand new Sky Sanctuary trailer, new levels trailer, kind of showing off Sky Sanctuary in 3D, and it looks freaking epic. I can't believe it. It's definitely my favorite level I've seen so far, and on the 360 and PS3 version. Like, it is gorgeous. And then even the classic Sonic's level looks freaking amazing. It's just a crazy beautiful level. It looks like an ancient temple with, like, a modern Sonic's level where you can just go to different tiers of it. It just looks insanely epic. I mean, seriously, I'm so pumped for this game right now. Like, you have no idea how pumped I am for Sonic Generations for the 360 and PS3. And also, like I said before, there's some new, like, footage of the 3DS version. They've really polished it. The physics are a lot better. Green Hill Zone looks amazing for the 3DS version. Sonic's character models have been improved. Kind of has a bit of cell shading for classic Sonic a bit. And Modern Sonic has, like, a ton of new animations, like, even after his homing attack and stuff like that. The game just looks gorgeous overall. Both versions should be freaking epic. So, but anyway, that is basically it. So thank you so much for watching. Please share, comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more 3DS vids, walkthroughs, and updates. And, you know, sorry, kind of like, this video was kind of longer, and just kind of trying to get to the point a bit. But now, with my news updates, I'm going to try to do them daily. They'll probably be like 3 to 4 minutes long. And we'll have links in the description to kind of, like, let you know to where I'm kind of getting my info and stuff like that. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, please share, comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more news updates, drawing tutorials, and all that jazz. Probably car info soon. So, peace, and may the force be with you.